Hello everybody, this is your captain speaking, Mr. Noland. Alright, today I'm going to go over how to convert a decimal into a fraction. The last video I made was converting a fraction into a decimal. Now we're going to go backwards and convert a decimal into a fraction. So here are some quick notes. To convert a decimal into a fraction, you put the number given in the numerator and the place value in the denominator. So it's going to create a fraction. Then simplify the fraction to its simplest form. So here's what my fraction is going to look like. It's going to be the number given over the place value. So let's go ahead and talk about some place value numbers really fast. So let's say you have 732.816. The 7 would be in the hundreds. The 3 is in the tens. The 2 is in the ones. Now after the decimal, the first number after the decimal is the tenths. Then you have the hundredths. Then you have the thousandths. So let's look at this first example. I know it's already done, but I'm just going to walk y'all through it. So we have 0.06. So the way I teach the students is you cover up the decimal. What number is given? Well, 6. So the number given is now 6. What is the place value of that last number? So this is my last number. It's in the hundredths. This is the tenths. This is the hundredths. So that's how I got 6 over 100. Now 6 over 100 can be simplified. 6 and 100 are both even numbers. So that means they are both divisible by 2. 6 divided by 2 gave me 3. Half of $1 is 50 cents. 3 over 50 cannot be simplified any lower. That's it. Alright, let's do a couple more examples. So same thing, cover up your decimal. What number are you given? You're given 125, so that's your numerator. The place value of the last number. So this 5 is my last number. That's in the thousandths place. So notice how I got 125 over 1,000. Now, see how it ends in a 5 and it ends in a 0? That means it's divisible by at least 5. But I went a step further and said, well, this ends in a 25. 25 can go into both. Now, some of y'all can realize that 125 goes into both, so I'm okay with that as well. Okay? So I divided both of them by 25. It takes 5 quarters to give you $1.25. Okay? And then 1,000 divided by 25 gave you 40. Now 5 over 40, what number goes into both of those? Well, 5 does. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 40 divided by 5 is 8. So 125 over 1,000 simplifies all the way down to 1/8. Man, alright. Now let's look at this next example. Oh, look at this. I have a number in front of the decimal. So I left a note here. The whole number goes outside of your fraction. So I'm going to rewrite it. I know I have all the work right here, but I'm just going to rewrite it. Your whole number, the 1, goes outside. And now cover up your decimal. The number given would be 6. And that's only one number after the decimal, so that's my tenths place. So you have 1 and 6 tenths. But I'm not done because I have to simplify my fraction. Just the fraction. 6 and 10, they're both even numbers, right? That means they are both divisible by 2. Now I'm going to carry over my whole number. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Oh, there's your answer. 1 3/5. Let's try one more. I'm just going to make this one up. Let's try 0.72. So what number are you given? Well, 72 is the number given. What is the place value of your last digit? Well, that's in the hundredths place. Okay, so you have your fraction. Now you have to simplify it. You see how they are both even numbers? This ends in a 2, this ends in a 0, so they are both even numbers. They are both divisible by 2. Well, half of 72 is 36. Half of $1 is 50 cents. Am I done? No, I'm not. You see how they're both even numbers again? It ends in a 6 and it ends in a 0. It means they're both divisible by 2 again. Half of 36 is 18. Half of 50 cents is a quarter. Well, that can't be simplified any lower. This is it. You are done. Alright guys, I hope this video helps on how to turn a decimal into a fraction. Alright guys, have a great evening. Bye.